Hello there, and we are live. See ya, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, see, it's episode 29. Yeah, of the Minority Report with Deji and Anthony Claude. See ya, guys. Episode 29. Deji, history in the making, man. History in the making. One more episode, and it's just 30 episodes. Yeah. See ya, guys. I want you to welcome to the show the Tottenham Van Helsing down here. Yeah. The Arsenal Slayer himself, the world famous Deji Spores. Deji Spores, man. Welcome to the show, man.
Tony, big up to you. I just want to also say, look, I want to welcome my brother, co-host, Tony Gunner. Minority Report, episode 29. This guy is killing it all over. Tony, I don't know if you're working on a different time frame to me, because one of my favorite movies is Interstellar. If anyone's seen
Interstellar,
you know about Interstellar.
Where's you getting at now?
Clearly, you are working, because I see Tony working, putting in the work every other stream. Look, like him, subscribe, support my bro. He keeps, you know what I love about you, Tony, is that you're very selfless. And big up to you, because there's not many people who put others first. So look, don't be praising, man. You deserve to be praised for the work you've done. And episode 29 is down to your hard work and commitment behind the scenes. So big up. But look, enough with all the niceties. Man wants to just chop you up tonight. You know what? No,
actually, it's just me and you. So you know. But again, we're gonna take a different route, a little bit today, because there's lots of news in the rumor mills, and with what's happening, and of course the matchups last weekend. But see, yeah, they just sports, man. You wanted to say something, man? Talk, gloat, my brother, gloat.
Look, at the end of the day, I have to say you guys surprised me. You got the result against Newcastle. I have to say, though, I saw a lot of Arsenal fans shaking their bum, the Fong song. Then these guys were trying to do Room 112 and then bringing little boys to men. End of the road kind of nonsense. The truth of the matter is, you, man, were lucky against Newcastle. Newcastle.
Deji, you're not doing this today.
Then remember, Murphy hit the post. Was it Willock or no? Isak hit the post as well in the second half. On another day, Arsenal lose 3-2. But you know what? I think it's a classic case of, they say that in order to win the league or the Prem, you have to have a little bit of lady luck. A little bit of the rub of the green, they call it. And I think it's fair to say Arsenal had the rub of the green against Newcastle, because I thought Newcastle gave a good game. And then that bloody own goal by that Shah guy was just like, really? Like, you're meant to be a solid defender and you score such a waste man type own goal. But,
isn't that due to the pressure from Gabriel Martinelli? Come on, man. That's due to the pressure from Gabriel Martinelli.
I don't think
if there was no pressure on such a big, in that mode of a big defender like Fabian Shah, yeah. See, he was hustled and he just had to make that mistake.
Nah, man,
I think it was a hustle from Gabriel Martinelli that made him make that mistake. Yeah, the pressure was too much.
But that handball in the box was a handball. True or false?
No, it wasn't. That's why it was checked multiple times, and then they also had to go down to.
Tony, do you know what's happened?
Deji, it is me.
More and more shameless. In your quest to win this league, in your quest to be right, because what Tony's trying to do is, Tony wants to say, I called it first. I was the only Arsenal fan from September calling that Arsenal was going to win the league. And you there's a biscuit we have in the UK called a jammy dodger. You are the jammiest dodger I've ever met in my life, because really and truly, how this season has panned out is a bloody joke.
No, but see, Deji, Arsenal. Do you agree that Arsenal still have a chance to gazump Man City for that title through the back door? I know
What do you
we've
mean?
bottled it, yeah, we've bottled it already. That there's no question about that, yeah, because
Yeah.
when the title slips off your fingers, at least you're no more. Arsenal is no more at the top of that table, yeah, right? Good and okay. Is there a way for Arsenal to still win this title through the back door?
Do you know what, bro? I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm,
Uh, I'm gonna say something that goes against who I am as the Arsenal slayer. But
mm,
I talked about this season being Arsenal's season. I talked about could you guys do a Leicester in the skies, and in the last show I was running joke that even Leicester managed to get it over the line.
mm,
I don't think the twists and turns are finished. I really
mm,
don't. I think there are more twists and turns in this season.
mm.
Weirdly, I'm not convinced by City, In a strange way,
Wow.
I can see City.
Shocker, guys. Shocker.
I can see City dropping some points. I don't know why, but I have a sneaky suspicion. I would like to do some phone hacking, to be honest with you,
Hmm.
on Arteta's phone, because I'm not convinced that this brother isn't speaking to Pep on the weekend, and he's saying to Pep, "Allow me, bro, please, allow me. You've won the Premier League
Allow me,
4
man.
times.
Allow me, man.
Let me have this trophy." He's shameless like that. But I can see, I still, you know what? I can see Arsenal winning it. I can see Arsenal winning this bloody title. I think as long as you guys keep winning, you keep the pressure on City. You had to win the Newcastle game. You won it. Basically, you just got to keep winning. But I can see Man City dropping points. I don't know why, and I feel like. So the other thing is that City and the Champions League it just doesn't work. It's like oil and water. They just don't mix. I can't see City beating Real Madrid. They went to the
but that matchup is at home, yeah.
I really don't.
That
It doesn't
matchup
matter.
is at home.
It doesn't matter. Real Madrid is Real Madrid, and what I saw in that game, it was enough for me to think, City respect Madrid. City when they play football, they show no respect, but with Madrid,
they show no respect.
There was a respect level on that pitch.
In the kind of way.
Yeah, I weren't feeling cool with what I was seeing. So for me, it's possible that they lose to Madrid. They're so disappointed with the way that they lost that they end up flopping the league. And then you cronies end up winning it. But with the way that you guys managed to get it over the line with Newcastle, it was an indication to the rest of the league that it's not over yet. Baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. I think Arsenal.
But see, Deji, yeah, how can you say that Arsenal win against Newcastle is luck? Come on, man. The start doesn't show it was.
So can I say something?
The statistics of Newcastle are home.
What are you?
No, it's not about being a mathematician. Yeah, see, Newcastle out of the top 4, maybe bar Man City, is the most informed team. Yeah, in that top 4. They are the most informed team in that top 4. Bar Manchester City.
So you don't think the 2 posts?
They've only conceded 27 goals even before Arsenal came into the fray in St James Park,
and then the penalty.
And they've only lost once in St James Park this season. Even Man City took a draw from there and ran away. It's not a place where you just go.
I didn't think you guys. I will stand by the fact that I think Newcastle went toe to toe with you that game. You man didn't. No,
I'm just trying to phantom how you would say it's luck.
Did you honestly now? Because I've got my
bedroom. To St. James
I've got my bedroom. They assembled
and get a win.
They assembled is saying, Deji, who would have thought you said that you'd say Arsenal could win the league? Look, they assembled. I'm not a dummy. I saw how the gods were on your side against that Newcastle team, and it just dawned on me that, this there's more twists and turns in this season. I'm not stupid. I can see it. I can see what's going on.
Deji's hearing voices, guys.
But
He's hearing
can
voices,
I just say this, Tony?
Mm.
Looking at the camera, because I'm looking you in your eyeball, I need you to look me in my eyeball. Did Arsenal deserve to win that game against Newcastle?
Come on, Deji, man.
Bro, see,
on,
the fact that
no, Deji. When you bring this roadblock,
tells me what everybody knows.
Deji,
did you deserve to win
Deji, I played that game without two fit centre backs. Without two fit centre backs. Gabriel was injured. Come on, man. He still has an injury, man. He's nursing an injury, yeah.
Are you crazy?
I had to go in with an inexperienced Kivio in the Premier League. Come on, man. Cut us some slack, bro. And we went into St. James Park, got a win, and you're calling it luck. See, you don't anything.
Did you
Arsenal bombs, singing and dancing and twerking to Cisco's, Tong Song. But you know what, Deji, yeah? That game was in luck. We had to put in the work. Odegaard had to put in the work. Gabriel Martinelli had to put in the work. We grind hard, and that's why we came out with a 2-0 win in St. James Park. You don't just walk your way into St. James Park and come up with a 2-0 win this season. Tell me anything. Okay, Deji Sports. Tell me anything, including your team, who has gone into St. James Park to get a win this season.
Can I just say this? What was the difference between the handball in the penalty area that we saw?
Deji, it wasn't handball.
And what happened with Sissoko?
It wasn't handball. He hit his knee.
What happened with Sissoko in the Champions League final? What was the difference?
See, Deji, that's not my business yet. See, that's not my business.
No, it's not your
business. My business is stop.
We can see that.
And the VAR checks.
One rule for one team.
The VAR checks was conclusive about it. It hit his knee before it hit his arm. And even arm area. Come on, man.
He changed the direction of the ball with his arm.
Oh.
But you want to be shameless
now, man.
It's fine.
You're shameless now, man.
You're shameless.
You're shameless now, man. You're shameless. Because see, bro. See, bro. See, I know it hurts, See, Deji, just tone it down a bit, yeah. Heart to heart talk, my brother. No Frank Ocean here, yeah. Just heart to heart talk. See,
I don't know what Emmy Bobby's been smoking, man.
I know you want to be.
Tony, your Wi-Fi is a bit mad, bro. I know it's not me. Your Wi-Fi is mad.
See it, Deji. I'm back. Can you hear me, Deji?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. See, Deji, yeah. I know you're hurt, with what's going on with sports right now, yeah. I know you can't get into this party see, genuinely, you wanted to be in this party. You wanted to be in this, top 4 shake-up. You wanted to be, see, Deji Sports, yeah.
One of the worst seasons
on record. You wanted to be the one chasing. You wanted to be the one chasing City for the
title. Can I ask you a question?
No, Deji, didn't you want Tottenham Hotspur to be the one chasing City for the title?
No, you're right. But can I ask you a question?
But you desired it, right? No, it's a question, Deji.
I would love to be
it, right?
I would love to be where
Deji, did you desire it? Yes or no?
I would love to be where you guys are, shamelessly, yes. Shameless.
Good.
But I can't lie to you. If I was where you are, I'd be happy, but I would also be secretly like, we don't deserve to be here. But
anyway, considering the way your team has gone this season, yeah, considering, the whole
this is the worst season on record. Can I also just ask you a question? What has been the best game of the season so far?
You can't put a name to it, man. There's a lot of games.
Let me help you.
Cracking, man.
Let me help you.
Beating you home and away, man.
There's been no cracking games.
Beating you home away.
There's been no cracking games.
No. There's been lots of cracking games, man.
What? Name one. There you go.
What are you talking?
You
No,
can't
what are
even
you talking
answer.
about?
There
Liverpool,
hasn't
Manchester
been any good
United,
games this season.
7-0. That was a cracking game. 7-0. I loved it.
7-0 against who?
Everton, Brighton, 5-1. They beat you 6-1. Newcastle. See, there are a lot of lovely games this season, yeah, like tasty ones this season. So what are you talking about? I beat you home and away. Those were cracking games. This season had everything, man.
Those were crap games. They were crap games that even Arsenal fans don't even talk about them games.
But I beat you home and away. Bro, you're talking of a not London derby, man.
Look, the Assembled is taking a mick at me. He said I'm spread betting. I just know the Assembled, and you know me well enough to know. I'm not
the Assembled. Amy Baba, you're not Spotty Mikel Arteta. Big up to you. Arsenal forever. Big ups to you. Deji Spores talking in the chat, even while he's still in the show.
What my thing is this, and it's very simple, innit? My thing is that the way that I'm seeing things happening at your club, I just know there's more twists and turns. I hope you guys don't do it, but with the way that I saw Man City limping against Real Madrid, I've just got something really, really scary is about to happen.
There's something iffy about that team, right? Something iffy is going on with Man City.
It's not. What I'm saying is, it's not sitting right now, and I would like Piers Morgan to do a phone hacking on Arteta's phone, because I'm pretty sure he's begged Pep to forfeit this league.
Good. See, Deji, yeah. Let me take you into the dark side, yeah. That's so
silly. How can winning the Conference League overtake Spurs as the third biggest club in London? How they assembled the Conference League is the worst cup on record. Only a team like West Ham can be bothered to go for a trophy like that. All them other minnows. If you're with the big boys, you can't look. I wouldn't be happy if Tottenham won the Europa League. Beat that one. I wouldn't be happy.
Oh my God, Deji, please. I see, yeah, Deji, yeah. Where did you get this smoke from, man?
Bro, I'm getting the smoke. We know
from the forest. Did you grow it at home? You know.
What I don't want is fans pretending.
We can't even get to top 4, and you're talking of the Europa League. Deji, man, see, don't insult our intelligence. Yeah. See, you're insulting the intelligence of everyone in the charts. Everyone that came to the charts today, you're insulting their intelligence. But you know what? Yeah, I'll give you a chance to redeem, yourself and kind of like take us as beings that, have a literal thought in our heads. See, Deji Spores, yeah, in the transfer window today, Tottenham Hotspurs is going for Napoli goalkeeper Alex Meret. And you know what? Yeah, they're saying that you guys want to give Napoli an offer that they can't afford to refuse. What do you think about that transfer coming in today? That transfer news coming in today. Alex Meret of Napoli, and of course Tottenham Hotspurs going for him. Hook, line, and sinker, ready to drop bombs. In fact, I'm hearing it's £30 million. And of course, I heard that you guys are also looking at Diogo Costa, the goalkeeper for Porto, and of course, Kelleher from Liverpool. But the number one target right now is the goalkeeper from Alex Meret. Mind you, before you jump onto that question, your club legend, yeah, who joined you guys since 2012, yeah, Loris, who considered 39 goals this season.
He won 2 World Cups. Put some respect,
bro. He considered, see, that's for France, bro. You see, man. See, don't get me started, yeah.
He's won 2 World Cups.
Considered 39 goals, yeah. 39 goals in 25 games this season, yeah. See, Tottenham Hotspurs have conceded 57 times this season. Deji Spores. See, it's time to say goodbye to Loris. I would like you to touch on that aspect of Laurie. And again, would you like to see Alex Meret coming to the fray in Tottenham Hotspurs?
Yeah, so I'll be honest with you. So for me, first of all, we got to big up Hugo Lloris. What a legend! I mean, whilst he was at Tottenham, my man brought home 2 World Cups. So put some
Shitty
respect on
goalkeeper.
it.
Shitty goalkeeper.
Ramsbottom might never see a World Cup final, let alone a World Cup trophy. But anyway, that's another.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't know much about the Napoli goalkeeper, partly because in the majority of games that I've watched involving Napoli, Napoli were on the ball and attacking. I mean, they won that it's the Serie A by Cantor, and so it's very hard for me to say whether it's a good buy in getting that manager. I'm hoping Spurs are making the right move. For me, I would have looked closer to home. I don't know why we're going to Italy. I liked the Man United keeper, Tom Heaton. I think he's a good keeper. Start of the season at Nottingham Forest, my man was even making penalty saves. I liked him. I always liked a Nick Pope. But Tottenham being Tottenham, we allowed Newcastle get him. And the other goalkeeper that I like at the moment is the Brentford keeper, right? Raya. I think he's a fantastic.
Yeah, Raya is good.
We don't even need to be going Italy. Tottenham going to Italy just tells me that Tottenham ain't serious. Because there are players in the Premier League who could do the job and we could buy them.
But again, they could be very expensive. They just
Why can't we buy Raya? Raya's got to be.
Again, you can't get Raya for £30 million. Raya will cost you guys like up to 60 million tops.
Good.
But isn't that too much?
No, I don't think so. I think if we're serious, look, Lloris, we spent money on Lloris. Lloris has been at Spurs pretty much 10 years. 60 mil and we get 10 years out of Raya. Sounds like good business in my opinion. The guy is proven. He's a proven goalkeeper in the Prem. He's a shot stopper. Brentford, I think we could negotiate with them and they would be willing to sell. But we're going to Napoli's keeper. We've already tried somebody from Italy. We had that Piolo or whatever his name, and he was a disaster. I think we got him from Fiorentina, and guess what? We sent him back to Fiorentina. I mean, funny enough, though.
But again, the Napoli goalkeeper, Alex is a highly rated goalkeeper. He's a good goalkeeper.
Which one?
Alex Meret from Napoli is a good keeper.
Yeah, I don't know. I like them. The Semble's asking me about the Milan keeper. I think the Milan keeper is good. I mean, I don't know whether he just had great European nights. I think he's good, but for me, what needs to happen at Tottenham if they really want to be serious is that we need to get a new goalkeeper. I don't give a damn who it is. It's just got to be young. I'd even go for the Leeds keeper, Melier or whatever his name is. I think there's something there. He just doesn't have a great defense that shield him. More important than a keeper for Spurs is that we need someone to partner Romero. And I know who I would like to get. Tottenham need to go and get Fikayo Tomori as the partner to Romero. If we get Fikayo Tomori, I would argue that back two is better than Saliba and Gabriel. Fikayo Tomori is the reason.
Guys in the chat, will you allow Deji Sports to keep
Champions League
insulting your intelligence? Out
Fikayo,
here. What are you yapping about?
You don't think Fikayo Tomori? You don't think Tomori is
miles apart? Yeah. See, I want to finish this issue about this goalkeeper. For Tottenham Hotspurs. See. We all know, that Lloris is not a good mover of the ball, and of course, modern football, you need a goalkeeper who is quite good with those transitions, good in ball play, can move the ball around, at least from the back, or ball player from the back. Lloris is not that. Lloris is more of a traditional goalkeeper, See, Kelleher is a ball player, plays from the back. His progression is really that good. Don't you think Tottenham Hotspur should be looking at that goalkeeper to come in and help, with the ball play from the back? Because I genuinely do think that it will help you guys in your, with movement around your back four. Mostly with this same issue about Romero you're talking about. to help you move the ball around. What do you
Yeah, I
think?
agree. But I want to put some respect on Loris. He's been a servant of the club. He's been a fantastic captain. He's led from the front or from the back, or however you want to call it. But
Mm.
I think it's fair to say it's time for it. He's not cut out for the Prem. The goals that he conceded, I think he needs to go back to his hometown, Nice. Maybe he can go and be a keeper in the French league for a year or two before going to the US or to the United Emirates to get a big payday before he calls quits on his career. But for me, I think he's been a legend. I think this season was a season too long. We should have been getting rid of him from last season. I felt we got rid of Vertonghen and Toby Alderweireld maybe a season too soon, and then we've kept it on to Loris a season too long. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, Tottenham need a complete rebuild, and I think you're right. It starts from the back first. Tony? Boy, Tony's Wi-Fi is on fire these days. Tony. So they assembled. If West Ham win the Conference League, they'll overtake Spurs. No, they won't, bro. Nobody gives a damn about any of those trophies. Tony, you're back.
I'm back. Yeah, of course you can yap around. You can yap around, no problem, man. See, Deji, yeah. What do you think? Tottenham Hotspurs, yeah. They really do think that Nagelsmann is the front liner for that hot seat in the Hotspurs dugout. What do you think?
So, as you know, bro, you know me very well, and I want it to be known, and I'm publicly declaring that my first choice has always been Pochettino. Pochettino has been done dirty by Levy. That I don't blame this brother if he never came back. Do you get what I'm saying? Because how Tottenham are overlooking Pochettino for Nagelsmann, somebody who's been at the club knows how we work. I just don't get it. However, my second choice would be Nagelsmann. He can build a team. He done a brilliant job at Leipzig, and I think he could bring that kind of modern football to Spurs. Are Tottenham going to give him
again? But again, would you say he's a failure or he was a failure in Bayern Munich? Was he a failure in Bayern Munich?
No, of course he wasn't, bro.
To your standards,
bro. I think Tuchel has lost the same amount of games, if not more, than Nagelsmann did all season. So I think the reason why Nagelsmann lost his job was for personal reasons. He must have got into an argument, or he must have been found having chats with a Premier League team. They clocked onto it, said he's not serious, and they got rid. But Nagelsmann, in terms of his stats and performance, they sacked him when Bayern Munich were 1 point behind Dortmund. And then they went on to lose 3 games in a row under Tuchel. Under Nagelsmann, they don't lose those games. They don't. True. And potentially they're still in. They would still be in the Champions League because they were still in the Champions League as of the time that they got rid. So, and then Tuchel just did the nonsense with his formation against City, and they were disposed of like nothing. So for me,
nothing.
Nagelsmann is a top manager. My first choice would be Poch, though.
No, still Poch. See, yeah, they just pause. Let's take a shift back down to Arsenal. Yeah, say Arsenal got a big blow today, defensive blow today, double header today. Zinchenko ruled out of the season today. William Saliba totally ruled out.
That's not a blow.
You know
that's not a
till the end of the season. Yeah,
that is
Mohamed El Neni totally off. Off the wheels. They just pause. Just what do you think?
I think you losing Zinchenko is a blessing in disguise. Because when Zinchenko's on the pitch, if you remember the game against Southampton, he was never at the left back position, and then it was open season. They were doing like the Mighty Ducks. Do you know what I mean? The flying eagle from the flying duck formation. It was so bloody easy. You guys were so bloody open. So for me, Zinchenko means you have a Tierney at the back who's going to stay and just go up and down, up and down, up and down. like some sort of swing. And I think that's going to hold you in good stead. I mean, you man, the way that you man are wax lyrical, shaking your bums for Zinchenko, it just makes me sick, to be honest, because you guys are all liars. Zinchenko has done nothing to this Arsenal squad. Nothing. He's added nothing. Let me
No,
tell
no,
you.
no, no,
Let me
no,
tell
no,
you what
no,
Zinchenko
Deji, no,
added.
Deji. I won't allow
Let me
you
tell
put
you,
dirt.
Tony,
No,
what
no,
Zinchenko
no,
added.
Deji. I won't allow you put dirt on Zinchenko.
Let me tell you what Zinchenko
He has
added
been
real quick.
culpable for lots of
Zinchenko,
disastrous.
the only
Deji,
thing he added to
let me
that
add
Arsenal
something down
team
there. Okay,
was
I'll allow you
space.
to.
The only thing that Zinchenko added was space at the back for the opposition. So don't give me that crap.
No, Deji, yeah, I accept, yeah, of course, it's culpable. At least rough, kind of like, he hasn't been putting in the performances in, like, let's say 6-7 games this season. But again, yeah, is that enough to blame this guy totally for having a shitty season? I don't think he had a totally shitty season, yeah.
I mean,
Deji Sports, this guy was directly involved with nearly up to 40%, 40 to 50% of Arsenal's goals scored this season.
Are you crazy, bro?
Offensively, he's been amazing this season. He's helped our offense.
If you want to play totally as a midfielder,
he has brought in confidence to that.
Do you agree that how you're playing him don't work?
But again, I would like to think that there are other factors. Yeah, Deji Sports. Yeah, there are other factors that are causing these problems for Zinny. What about Mikel Arteta not using him right? No. Haven't you thought about it that maybe Mikel Arteta isn't using him the right way?
Yes, I have. I think you could just
maybe. Can that be? Can that be that maybe he's facing fatigue, which should also
this has got nothing to do with fatigue. You either play in midfield or you don't play him. But what is fair to say is that he cannot play left back and be going in midfield and leaving this big massive space at the back, which is what Zinchenko does.
But again, being that inverted midfielder has been what has actually galvanized Arsenal's season. No. That is what has helped Arsenal to actually get goals this season. I'm talking about the start of the season.
Let me tell you
up to about 10-15 games.
Let me tell you what's helped
Arsenal. That tactics helped Arsenal get goals this season.
Let me tell you.
So it's either you pick your poison.
Let me tell you.
Want that defender that would stay back, or then we start lacking in terms of output or goals. Or do you want a midfielder, or do you want, a left back that would just stay back, and then we won't have any goals, coming up from him. Mind you, Zini has also scored a couple of goals this season. I think 2 goals or so this season.
Unfortunately, Arsenal's success this season has got nothing to do with football. It's down to this simple factor, which is that the stars were aligned. The stars were aligned.
But the stars were not aligned for you guys, though. But the stars weren't aligned for you guys.
I can tell you now, normal service will be resumed as of next season.
You not said Deji has been vaping only smoke. He's got.
Okay. Why not Thursday? I know you're drinking some JD right now, to be honest, and smoking cocaine. That's what I know is happening with Why Not Spurs. He's smoking some cocaine himself and on some JD Coke.
Oh my God. Yeah, you were saying something, man.
So for me, I just feel like Arsenal's all the players have had an exceptional season, a season that they cannot reproduce because they're not of that level. So for me, I'm not getting gassed. I'm not shaking my bum for Arsenal this season. If you do not win the league, you're going to have to wait another 10, 15 years.
But Deji Sports, yeah. See, but what if Arsenal go into the transfer window, in the summer, and decide to splash the cash this time?
Who?
Let's see. Hypothetically,
Who's gonna smash the cash? Who, you guys?
Yeah, I'm talking
You
of
guys are
us. Yeah.
no cash.
See,
Don't lie to
see,
yourself.
see, Deji. Yeah.
You
What if
brought
we go
in
into the
Kivio.
market? Deji, what if we go and bring in a Declan Rice and bring him on into that midfield? Yeah. What if we go into the summer market and bring in a Caicedo? Yeah, because Granit Xhaka is leaving. Yeah, and of course Bayern Leverkusen is looking at a Granit Xhaka. So Musa Diaby could be coming in, as a backup for Bukayo Saka. We're thinking of tying up deals for Bukayo Saka and Saliba. See, Deji, if all these things is done
Oh,
by Arsenal, don't you think our season will have a lift? With this coming in.
I didn't hear that point. But in terms of your ifs and buts, my son could marry Princess Beatrice and become a prince.
Deji, see, yeah. See,
I'm just saying.
Deji, what if Arsenal splash the cash in the summer?
No, let me tell
Brings
you why.
in a Caicedo, brings in a Declan Rice. These are Centurions and Matadors for their team, and Arsenal is linked to these guys. Yeah. What if we splash that cash, Deji Sports?
I know.
See, we have something that you guys won't be having. See, Champions League money, Champions League Owo. Deji, maybe you understand that language.
Let me tell you.
Deji,
Owo. Money. Let me tell you where it is.
Money is coming in. Something you don't have, Deji Sports.
Why I'm struggling to listen to you tonight is because I can already tell what the algorithms of your Netflix is. Yeah. And it's called children's fairy tales. Like little fairy tale movies. Things like The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, those kind of shows, you know what I mean? And Narnia. Because you guys had the opportunity to buy the players that you had when you guys were flying clear at the top. Buy those players and you've won the league by now. But you gave us Kivio.
You gave us Kivio in the Champions League, though.
No, but you gave us Kivio.
You were in the Champions League, though.
But you gave us Kivio.
Champions League, though. So why didn't you buy those big time players?
But you gave us Kivio, bro.
No,
why did you buy Kivio?
Wait, Deji. Leave Arsenal. You were in the Champions League. Why did you buy
Kivio
players this season?
Why is Rob Holding playing?
A striker to help Harry Kane. Son hasn't been scoring goals this season.
Holding can't even hold a handbag. Why are they playing? Why didn't you show who you guys were?
No, probably it's the board, of course, definitely. It's the board. Yeah. See, I said I'm not saying that the Arsenal board, has been perfect. Far from that.
No,
yeah.
I think it's wishful thinking.
Edouard sold us out, Edouard sold us out. Mikel Arteta is inexperienced. I've come to that understanding.
Hold on. The assembled is going to get me mad. The assembled says you have Dyer and the rest of the clowns playing centre-back at Spurs. Don't criticise any team centre-backs when this remains a fact, please, Deji. Thank you very much. The assembled, you know what I'm saying is the truth. When you've got players like Kivio coming in the January transfer window, and you start in Rob Holding that can't even hold his own bag when he's going to training, you can't tell me not to criticize your centre-backs when those two brothers right there cannot get in the Bournemouth team. Bournemouth would not take Kivio or Rob Holding. That's a fact. And none of them would have Ben White playing centre-back in their teams as well. So you got a bunch of clowns in centre-back. I know Tottenham got Eric Dyer, but we still got Romero, and Romero just needs a decent partner. So for me,
they just pause. Kivio is better than Dyer.
Yeah, look, my daughter's better than Dyer.
How about that? Come, man. It's just his first season. in the top flight, at Arsenal in the Premiership. So
Who?
why are you targeting Kivior? Why are you targeting him?
Kivior's rubbish,
And
bro.
again, yeah, see, he had good performances in that game with Chelsea. Had a
I would
wonderful
rather have
performance
Lewis Dunk
against Newcastle.
than
So
I
why
would
are you
rather have Lewis
targeting
Dunk than
that
Kivior.
young guy? Why are you targeting him? You're preying on the weak. You're preying on the weak.
Well, I'm glad
See,
you
yeah,
recognize that.
that
He's
guy.
weak.
No, see, of course, he's a little bit weak because he's just flying straight in the Premiership. He's new. He hasn't even gotten a start apart from the two starts he had in Chelsea,
I understand.
and of course in
you want us to give him
Newcastle.
more
So he's
time.
still weak.
All
Why
right, let's give
preying
him
on
more
this
time,
guy?
then.
That sports is better than any centre back that you have this season.
You can say that.
Would you
because Spurs
agree?
having a poor season.
No, would you agree? Because
No, I don't
bro,
agree. He's not better than Romero.
see, man,
He's not better than. He's not even better than Longley, to be honest.
Wait, but Deji, you've conceded 57 goals this
Because
season.
we've had a terrible season, bro.
That's a shocker, man.
That is down.
That's a shocker. So
that
it
is
shows
down to the
that
system.
Romero is garbage. Dyer is garbage. The only guy that I like in that your defensive setup is
Can I just say something?
Porro. It's only just Porro.
Can I just say
In fact,
that?
you need, see, Deji Sports.
Can I
Yeah?
just?
You need 3 more defenders, yeah,
No, we need
next
2.
season.
Look,
You need
I'll
3
give you
more
an example.
defenders.
Yeah,
Only Porro is better.
Against Crystal
Only
Palace, it was
Mm.
clear that Ryan Mason watches our show, the Minority Report, because
Okay.
I've been calling out for a back 4,
Mm.
and lo and behold, he played a back 4 against Crystal Palace, and do you know what that resulted in? Do you know what that resulted in, bro?
Bro, it was just Crystal Palace, man.
It resulted in a clean sheet.
It's Crystal Palace, man. Crystal Palace, man. No fight. Those guys have given up. They've given up this season, bro. Are you serious? They've given up this season. They just pause yet. See, you know what? Yeah, that will even take us to our next section, yeah, which is our last section, yeah. You face Unai Emery, Aston Villa this weekend, Digi Sports.
Yeah.
What do you have to say? What
nothing.
do you have to say when you come up against a very, very potent striking network coming down there to bamboozle you guys? Yeah. See, these guys don't play. They're genuinely going to mess with you guys. They're going to mess with your back 4. They're going to, rough handle Harry Kane, stifle him out in a way, stifle Son in a way, See, they're going to genuinely make this matchup in the weekend very tough for you guys. So, Digi Sports, man, is there any array of hope for you guys to get any points? Like any point, like redeem your image. I'm not even talking of the top 4 because it's out of your way anyway. Just to redeem your image. Do you think you can redeem your image with Aston Villa coming to town?
No. I think Unai, since he's come into Aston Villa, he's done a tremendous job. He's literally taken them from 14th, 15th in the table, and now they're in the top 6 or the top 7. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I see Aston Villa making light work of Spurs. As the one positive thing I can say about Ryan Mason is at least he's got the guys.
So, which means that this talk about Ryan Mason and your defensive setup with him, it's all cap, right?
Nah, bro, we need players, bro. You know this. Tottenham need about 5-6 players. Until we get 5-6 players, you can do what you want. Even plastic surgery ain't gonna make that person look good. Do you get what I'm saying? We need new players, and until that happens, like you said, we're playing Eric Dyer, we're playing Ben Davies, we're playing Longley. These players, they're just not good enough. I think what was interesting, though, is that he played Emerson Royale, who had a good game, and he played Porro right wing, and he deployed a 4-4-2 formation. And that kind of worked. And at least the positive thing is that Ryan Mason is getting a bit of energy out of the players, and he's trying something new. And that's all you can ask for. But for me, the thing I find quite odd is that this would have been the time to bring in Nagelsmann from now, so that he can assess the players, and then based on that, the players he can start to get rid of who he doesn't want. But Tottenham needs a major rebuild.
But Deji, there's a little bit of a problem with that Nagelsmann deal coming up here. Nagelsmann wants to come to Tottenham Hotspur, but with what we've heard, from the dailies and from the tabloids, yeah, he's saying that he's waiting to see who is going to be your new sporting director. That's number one. And he wants to see the level, or he wants to know the level of control he's going to occupy or have over that Tottenham team, of course, which means transfers, which means how the team is going to play, which means your transfer window, which means how he wants Tottenham Hotspur to actually carry themselves and play. So what do you think? Do you think Nagelsmann should be given all that control?
Bro,
do you think there should be?
I'm kind of going through that in my personal life. I think when you are experienced and you're good at your job, you should be trusted. You should be allowed and be given the space to do what you need to do to get the results. I don't believe in micromanaging. So if Nagelsmann wants the freedom to pick his players and wants a sporting director in place and blah, 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 then give it to him. There is no point getting a manager in and then you're putting obstacles in their way. You will not get the best out of them. And that's what happened with Conte. Conte is a world-class manager, but we did not give Conte the tools to get the job done. And so it was never going to work.
But Deji, yeah, see, if you're giving a coach like everything, every goddamn thing, yeah. See, in modern football, they don't do that again, yeah. The last people that enjoyed those type of joys were like the Arsene Wengers, the Alex Fergusons, right now, coaches don't have a total say in what's going on.
I heard that, but for me,
you make do of what's given to you.
People banter me, including you, when you talk about Tottenham's trophy cabinet. And they say when you keep doing this, they say the definition of insanity is when you keep doing the same thing, hoping for different results. At what point is Tottenham going to change their approach? Somebody like me, I'm a maverick. I need space and freedom to show you my skill set, to show you my craft, to really do. But when you're giving me obstacles, I can't buy this, I can't do this, I can't look there, I can't look here. Then what you're asking then is for me to be Christina Aguilera. You want me to be a genie in the bottle. I ain't no genie in no bottle. You either give me the tools that I need to give you your results, or you ain't getting the results, man. You get me? I can be a genie in the bottle.
You wanna be with me?
But if you want a genie in the bottle, then let me loose. Let me do my thing. And so for me, I feel like, and I can't agree with the assembled and why not Spurs and all the cronies in the chat. I think Tottenham are at a point where they've been trying something new. The managers of Mourinho and Conte is directly against Tottenham's modus operandi. That's not how we like to operate. I say let's go and get a manager and give him the freedom to do what he needs to do.
But they just sports, man. I was also hearing a cheeky one that Jose Mourinho might even, have a crack at coming back to Spurs, man.
Bro, I don't want Mourinho back at Spurs simply because I don't enjoy that football, man. If you're going to play that football, let me tell you the type of players that you need in the squad. Yeah? So you understand the levels. First and foremost, you need like an Alisson in goal. Yeah? In your centre-back position, you need a Saliba, you need a Rudiger. Those two brothers right there. In your right-back position, you need like a Carl Walker. Yeah? In your left-back position, you need like a Robertson. Yeah? Or even a Tierney. Yeah? In the midfield, you need a Kevin De Bruyne.
Would you take a Tierney in your squad right now? Would you take
Yeah, I would.
Kieran Tierney
I would.
as a backup or as a main
Yeah,
left back?
I would have Kane. I liked him. I liked him at Celtic. I think he could do a job. I would
Okay.
have Tierney in
Fair
my
enough.
squad. But you
Seamus
would need
is that one.
you would need a Declan Rice. You would need a James Maddison. People who can play this dead system and hit teams on the counter. And then you have your Kane and your Richarlisons of this world up top. But Tottenham don't have that, bro. We don't have that.
Fair enough. But they just pause, yeah. See, Aston Villa versus Tottenham Hotspurs. See, what's your prediction for that game, man? What do you think is going to happen? Because they just sport. In your mind, yeah, that game is going to. It's gonna be a rumble in the jungle, right? It's one of those games that
we will lose. I've got Tottenham to lose 3-1.
Is there any magic that can happen?
We are not good, bro. We are not good. Ryan Mason is trying to get a reaction out of the players, but the truth of the matter is that ship sailed long time. You get what I'm saying? That ship went and it ain't coming back.
Okay.
What we need is a new vessel. And we haven't got the new vessel yet, bro. We're still using the old parts from the old ship.
Just before going to that Arsenal.
Huh?
But
I wouldn't know about
they just pause, yeah. Just before
Yeah.
See, they just pause. Give me a skeletal network, knowledge base. What type of players will Spurs be looking at in the summer?
I don't know who they should be looking at.
For you, what do you want to see? What do you want to see?
Right. I would want Araya or Tom Heaton in goal. I think our right back position is fine, but I would want to see a Fikayo Tomori in defence. Or I would even like Tottenham to go after Chalobah. Them two brothers are not getting a sniff at Chelsea, but a Chalobah and a Tomori, that could be a formidable partnership, especially because we know that Romero he has some wild, crazy tendencies. We've got Udogie coming from Udinese. He's meant to be a new Ashley Cole. The proof will be in the pudding. So let me not say nothing. Let's give that little boy a chance. I would like to see a James Maddison, bro. I think Bentancur's coming back, Basuma's coming back, Skip coming back.
How about Tielemans? Tielemans is up for free. For free.
Okay. Maddison for me. James Maddison. Or I wouldn't mind seeing.
And of course, Maddison has been twerking. He has been twerking for Tottenham.
I think so. I love that boy. And then I would like to see. I'm happy with Richarlison personally. I think give him another season. I think Richarlison will score more goals when they find the right system. Son is Son. Kane is Kane. Kulusevski's had a poor season to me. I would love to see Danjuma stay and get more of a run out. And then Tottenham to bring in, like a Ollie Watkins, a high level striker who can start to be weaned in as the replacement for Kane. I think Tottenham do that, mate.
Well, Watkins fits that billing, yeah, and he's also a young football player, so
I like
age
him,
is still on his side, and
I would take Maddison or Ben Rama. Honestly, this thing is not deep, but definitely I would like to have a Mitoma in my team. Definitely Mitoma. And I would like to have the Enciso kid from Brighton.
But again, Mitoma, I don't think you can get him because, of course, Champions League teams will be having an eye on that guy. And I'm sorry, you don't have the luxury. You don't have the luxury to actually talk. You don't have Champions League football. Mitoma won't even think of you twice.
No, I think Mitoma would come Spurs. I think he would come Spurs. We would triple his wage. He would come Spurs. But yeah, bro.
I think you better go to Liverpool or to Arsenal, basically.
Probably, but I think Tottenham would do well to get Mitoma, Enciso, and Caicedo. if we got those 3 players, that would transform the Spurs team completely.
Fair game. But I do think that Arsenal have a pre-contract with Caicedo. I do think that Arsenal is bringing in Declan Rice, and
Then you don't need. If
now.
you're bringing in Declan Rice, you don't need Caicedo.
Because Granit Xhaka is leaving at the end of the season. Arsenal have been shopping that guy everywhere around Europe. Bayer Leverkusen want him deadly this season in the summer. So he might be leaving, and Arsenal have been shopping him around Europe. Bayer Leverkusen, they really need him and they want him. Even they've come out publicly to even say 1 or 2 stuff about Granit Xhaka. So it's very possible he leaves.
Okay. That's okay.
And if he leaves,
that's the first time. This is the first time I'm hearing this, so fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, sure. There's even talks of a swap deal with Moussa Diaby coming in the opposite direction, coming down to Arsenal. Then, and of course, Moussa Diaby plays in the wing, so he could give Bukayo Saka a little bit of a rest anyway. And then, if Granit Xhaka is out, Declan Rice can come in, and Caicedo can also be that backup for Jorginho or Thomas Partey. But again, let's see what happens. Yeah, good. Deji Sports, Arsenal versus Brighton Albion Football Club. See, what's your take on that game? You know, it's a must-win by Arsenal for Arsenal. Arsenal have to win that game to put that, that on Manchester City. What do you think?
So I've got a hunch that
you always have a hunch about everything.
I've got a hunch that the Brighton manager, I forgot his name because his name escapes me.
Yeah, that because you don't know football. De Zerbi
is deliberately forfeiting
because you accused me that I don't watch football.
No, but I think De Zerbi is deliberately.
And you don't know De Zerbi, man.
I think De Zerbi is deliberately forfeiting matches.
Yeah,
he's not playing his strongest. He's not playing his strongest lineup because he doesn't want to play European football. And that explains why
that guy has transformed that Brighton.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is he doesn't want to be in Europe.
That's a Brighton team in shambles.
He doesn't want to be in Europe right now. Look at the team that he put out midweek. How does Brighton lose 5-1? At home, it doesn't happen. So he's not going to.
Deji, Everton are in a. Everton are in the relegation scrap. Deji, what are you talking about? These guys are fighting.
Bro, Everton, there's one team worse than Tottenham in the whole.
Deji, it's a relegation scrap.
Can I tell you who it is?
It's a relegation scrap.
Can I tell you
8 points doesn't assure you safety this season.
There's a team worse than Tottenham in the Prem, and it's Everton. Bro, when have you heard of a team in the relegation dogfight win a game 5-1? It's not happened. And against Brighton, with all what Brighton's been doing this season, the team that beat Man U, you kidding me? That Everton team? Are you joking? Nah. Brighton are forfeiting matches, and I think they're gonna roll over and allow Arsenal to slap their bum on the weekend. And I see Arsenal winning 4-0.
Oh, wait, is this reverse judge? Is this your usual reverse judge?
He's not playing a strong team.
No, Deji, how can you say, Deji, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. This should be reverse judge. Guys in the chat, don't you think this is reverse judge by Deji Sports?
Nah.
Because I really do think that he thinks that Brighton might come into the Emirates and give us a very, very big.
They're not, bro. Brighton have stopped playing. Trust me.
The assembled, of course, that was just a joke. Deji Sports knows it's football. That was just a big joke. But of course, Deji Sports, he hits me hard. I have to hit him harder, yeah. See, Deji Sports, man, we've come to the end of this show. I want to keep it simple. 1 hour. I know you're just coming back. You need to have time, with the family before you get your ass spanked by Aston Villa in the weekend, So let me let you go eat some fufu and some egusi soup or ewedu.
We will see. We will see. But I don't trust Brighton right now. I think that the Premier League is a disgrace when you allow teams like Brighton, with the season they have, to roll over and shake their bum. I would be pleasantly surprised if Brighton win against Arsenal on the weekend.
Me too. I'll be surprised if they win because we're at home and with the urgency of this game. And again, it's very very good that Man City is playing before us, so we get to know our fate. We get to know what Everton is going to come up with on the day. I do think that Everton is a boogie team for Man City, so I do think Man City might drop points. And mind you, Man City also have that one eye is also in that game coming up next week against Real Madrid. So they might be keeping some of their matadors or centurions. But again, these guys, they have a very, very big squad, big bench that can come in and do a job or two for them. Yeah. So either way, they're still going to feel a good team. Either way, Alvarez could still be there. They still have big time players that could still change that game up for them. But it will be fun to see what happens. But Deji Sports, let me pick you on this one before you close the show for us. That Man City versus Everton, yeah. What do you think?
Man City will win. Everton is going down, bro. Every season, a big team gets relegated, and I have to burst your bubble. So I've got my prediction to go down this season. It's obviously Southampton. I expect Everton to go down, and I expect Leeds to go down.
Ooh.
Everton, Leeds, Southampton. Everton's going down.
Leeds, Southampton.
Everton,
even with Sam Allardyce in the helm of affairs in Leeds.
Yeah, Sam Allardyce is rubbish.
Come on, man. Give your fellow countrymen.
I can't believe that geezer even tried to utter his name in the same breath as Klopp and Pep. He's a clown. Sam Allardyce is rubbish. And for me, I talk about the goldfish moment. Boy, oh boy, don't Leeds and the Leeds faithful wish that Bielsa was still in charge.
Yeah.
So quick to get rid of Bielsa, but he was the best thing since sliced bread.
Guys, Deji Sports in the flesh.
Yeah.
See, Deji Sports, close this show for us, yeah. Close the show for us, and big ups. Thanks for coming around. Next week, I don't know if you're gonna be around because I know it's time for you to travel.
Yeah.
Or maybe on some vacation or something. I don't know. But big ups to you. Safe travels.
I will try my best to be on the show. I'll be in Italy next week. I will try and connect from there. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, man. It would be nice for you to, take some little pictures, of the Italian sun, and how the whole summer, would be unraveling in Italy. It's just be good to just take some pictures and post it up on that Instagram. See it, guys. Go and subscribe, follow Deji Sports on Instagram, and a couple of shows will be coming out maybe towards the end of the season as a teaser for you guys. So guys, it's getting hot in there, so towards the end of the season, some shows from Deji Sports might be coming up, so you guys have to follow him on YouTube, follow him on Instagram, and just keep abreast of what's really going on, because Deji Sports will be coming with a bang next season, because it's gonna be on a serious takeover by next season. Deji Sports, tell these people where they could find you, man.
Yeah, my bro. Tony's right. I'm looking to put a lot of plans in place for the new season, so man's gonna be coming and disturbing the timelines. But catch me on Instagram, Deji Spurs, Twitter, Deji Spurs. I'm obviously here every Thursday with my bro Tony. Monday nights on the One Touch with the Rival Show, and I think so. I've been doing like Never a Foul on the weekends as well, Saturday night kind of weekend roundup. So look, catch me on there. But I've got a show called No Touches on One Touch TV coming through. and there'll be some other content coming. So I'm gonna pilot some stuff in preparation for the new season.
But Deji Sports, man, Deji Sports has been everywhere. Terrace, it's been on Never a Foul. Deji Sports, man, it's hitting up, man. Let's get this money very soon, man. This money might be coming on. This might be coming on soon, man. Remember me when you get to your kingdom, brother.
I'm trying to stay in. I'm trying to stay in your lane so that you don't forget me, bro. That's really what we're trying to do right here. Don't forget me. I see you chopping it up with the rich and famous these days. You know.
Prime just came in. The assembled, of course. You're not sponsoring Mikel Arteta. It's been long. I've seen you, but thanks for coming to the show today, Amy Baba. Thanks for coming to the show.
And can I answer Latimus Prime? As the season ended, there's the answer to your question.
So yeah, guys, big ups to everyone who came in. Arsenal forever. All thank you. Join me tomorrow for the Ryan and Claude show. Yeah, big one, 6:30 tomorrow. The Ryan and Claude show, and also still tomorrow. Join me for the Big Four. The Big Four will be coming in tomorrow. Latimus might also be joining. Maybe me and Ryan or so. You know, did you like calling him Saving Private Ryan? But you know, it's a team that needs saving in it. So big ups everyone, and catch you tomorrow as me, Ryan, and maybe Latimus. I don't know if Latimus will have that time, but Latimus should be coming in for that one. Big ups everyone. Thank you very much from me and Deji Sports. Peace out. Peace out. And we out.